Morning.
Annie, that's a welcome.
Good morning, everybody. I think you all know Michael, so Michael, take it away.
Sure. So we are doing morning Qigong, right? Yeah. Okay. For the Qigong, the most important exercise is breathing. You got to breathing naturally. That's it. You got to in and out, and you got to feel it. Okay. Let's start. Inhale. Exhale. So in your mind, when you inhale, you stretch, you're ready to fly. And you cruise the sky, you're landing safely. Exhale. Now do one more time. Inhale. All your 5 fingertips, each of them are flying like birds. And they come home. Gradually. Yes. Good. So the first one, let's do, you put your hands up, right at the eyebrow level, like this. Think about it, you have the five fingertips has a silk on your forehead. You're gonna pull the silk out. Pull. And your finger should feel the tension of the silk. Your body stretches support it. And then as long as you can go, before you break the silk pull you back. One more. So in Tai Chi, we say, Hong, Lü, Ji, An. One more. Not maybe even more, so it can be, you can say it more.
There's Jose, honey. Honey, you need to put us on mute.
Okay. So yeah, feel free to ask any questions. So now we put hands at chest hand level. Same idea, we have upper dantian, lower dantian, middle dantian. So we're going to pull out slowly while inhale. So you can listen, every finger has a silk touch to it. And then coming back, exhale. When you stretch, your foot is almost trying to fly to the ground, but you will adjust your toe to make sure you make contact. When you coming back, you spread your foot, settle down very firmly. One more. Now I just keep the lower dantian. You do almost same thing. Pull out, coming back. You should feel like a kelp in the ocean. Follow you. I encourage you to try to feel relaxed, so you have a sensational feeling. Each of the fingers, they have the weight. That's how gentle you should be. So I would say when you pull out, you reach as far as you can go, but keep your balance. You're coming back, you almost stop. You can lift the hand lift air. You can feel the weight. Okay. Now put your hands right over your hand. You can close your eyes. I want you to count your breathing 9 times. Just be comfortable. Good. So let's open your left foot half step forward. So you can have a forward backward position, right? So about 45 degrees, almost like this. Let me go further away. There. Yes. Put like this. Open the chest, inhale. Searching, reach. Now you connect. cultivate. Home. Now reverse motion. And make sure your mind has a feeling when you have 5 finger moves. In this motion, the thumb leads away, and then the fingers after that. And I want you to make sure you actually can feel each of the finger, can almost feel the trace of the finger left by the finger before that. So all 5 of them, they're actually in a group. They are communicating. Yes. So the thumb leads away, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. In a group. Okay. Change sides on the right. Same motion. Index finger lead the way, and 5 of them in a group. So the one follows can actually feel the trace of the one in front, left. Shoulder relaxed, so you can almost feel the weight of your arm move. Reverse motion. So your body like a kelp. Your breathing is ocean wave. Moves nature. One more. listen, neutralize, connect, settle. Now, same sense. You can close your eyes, count your breathing 9 times. You can either do this or do that. Doesn't matter. The key is you got to feel how heavy your hands are with your shoulder. Just relax. Okay. So for the Qigong, the most important part is relaxation. So you can go through your mind, go through anything you feel, one by one, no rush. And while we do this, right, this, of course, upper has a strength, but added difficulty, right? To make sure you can listen carefully. I want to listen to how heavy your arm is, and also the arm is not exactly the same weight. Each one has a slightly different weight, and then eventually, once you are relaxed, you will feel it. Actually, you will feel you like a building. You are in the wind. You want to shake a little bit because the imbalance causes you, right? And that is where I want you to listen to. Because your body has to be relaxed, and eventually your mind has to be relaxed. That's the whole idea. You can do it higher, it's just more difficult, more tiring, right? But the idea is the same. Is I want you to feel the weight. And when Master Zhang told me that when standing like here, in the rain, you should feel the raindrops coming down to you. Which one is faster? Which one is colder? Which one is bigger? And then you open your eyes, you can see all of them. No rush. So the whole idea is very about mental, how you relax you are, how comfortable you are. Good. Yes. And yeah, if you do like this, if you can do like 50 minutes, it's actually very tiring. Your arm, you can develop lots of upper like a bike strength, right? But the idea for us to raise it and part of martial arts people, not only the weight, you can always go to a gym to get a weight like get the strength training. It's really about sensitivity. When you raise it like here, you also can feel the fish weight of your every fingertip there. They give it to you. And you can see that, you feel that in your mind, you get there. Okay, we get any question? Okay. No question, let's do another one. Because all the movement is a metaphor. It's training you. Your mind has to be relaxed. It's about your mind, and all the physical movement help you to relax your mind. So now I would say 5, like hands close together. Right, let's say right at chest level. Now you can pull them open. Like inhale. Like there's a silk connect to them. The further you pull, the more the tension of the silk, you can feel it. And then they pull you back before you break them. I always feel like, let's say that the siblings, they grew up together, they really like each other, and when time they can travel the way, but they're always active, regardless of how far they are apart. The friends, and then when time comes, they're gonna come back, meet again. There's a purpose for that. You can say, I open my chest, shoulder, elbow, wrist, palm, fingertip. When you close, I close my chest, shoulder, elbow, palm, fingertip. Yes, to make it natural, almost like as soft as a whip. With breathing, you feel like a shellfish. Breathing close, follow the ocean wave. Now do the hand to the forehead and eyebrow. Same idea. Open, close. You almost can imagine in your head those 5 strings connect the fingers. They all come with different tension and vibrations. And you have to adjust that. Now lower to the hip level. Open. Almost. If you look at my knee, always stand up. Close. Knee bend slightly. Be stable. Hong. Lui. Qi. An. Hong. Listen. Qi. Cultivate. An. Hong. Lui. Qi. An. Next one. Relax. Feel each of the 10 fingers. Yeah. Now connect Close your hand until breathing 9 times. Good. Any question? Okay. So I talk about that all the Qigong, all the works is help you relaxation. So when you're standing there for breathe 9 times, you could have scenario like that's going on. What's going on? Why we wait here? Only read. Is why there's something going on. You need to be quiet to discover what's going on. Or you think, oh, drive me crazy. There's so much stuff going on. I cannot even stand there for a minute. That's exactly what we're doing here. Because for here now, I want to go through your mind for everything. Anything change your mind is Qi. Go through them to make sure they're in order. That's your Qi, right? So that's why we do, so count 9 times is not meaningless. It's actually reflection of yourself after we do the exercise to make sure you are into the stage of relaxation, right? Okay. Let's do the next one. Up. Feel that the rope in the middle of the air. You close your hands, grab it. Now you can pull the rope down gently. While pulling down, you lift your foot a little bit, but not leave the ground. And then when you pull it down, you're gonna spread your foot, plant on the ground firmly down. Yeah. One. Do another one. You're gonna have an imaginary pull, hold in the air. You pull it, you're gonna stretch your body, use your weight, pull that thing down slowly. In the process, you can read it. 2. No rush, sit it down, activate properly. And up. Find the pole, the rope, you grab it. You can feel how firm you grab and which finger it has feel more tension, which one does not. Connect.好，请注意哦。Close your eyes. Searching, listen to yourself. When I say yourself, means everything in your conscience. Sometimes while standing there, when you are so quiet, your finger hesitation want to move a little bit. Anything like your body want to move in Qigong stage, then let it move. Do not get super excited or do not resist it. It's literally just adjust your body. He won't be, so you can listen better. So it's completely fine. Sometimes people could do some really like automatic stuff for the body move, Qigong. It's happen like pretty common. Okay. So next one, let's do this. Imagine you have a table right in front of you, countertop, has a layer of sand on the desk, on the countertop. You move your hands to draw a circle on that sand or flower. Let's even finer sand, right? Slowly. Why you want to do slowly? Remember, the whole thing is mind. I want to go through scenario. You can feel the tiny particles, that tiny rock of the sand on the table with your finger. You can feel every one of them. They're not in the same size, roughly the same, but something bigger. And if you think there are too many for you to read, I can read them. They all feel the same. And you are not relaxed. You are not listening. Yeah. So also like morning, you go to your own garden, backyard. Look at those grass, those flowers. You go through them one by one. You can tell how happy they are. And who's bigger, who's smaller. Lui, Ji, Ah.
Hello,
Hey, this is Tim over at Pape Machinery in Harrisburg. Is this Kevin?
speaking. Yes,
Hey, how are you doing today?
good. What's up?
Hey, I got that inspection done on your gator and also got a quote on the shade you were talking
Does it
about.
work?
Okay.
Kevin, you gotta mute
Shade.
yourself.
For that size mower, we've only been able to find like a soft.
Okay. That's your Qi. Anything you can hear, it's the Qi. You want to get it's reverse motion. The idea is the same. And if you do you can say in the beginning, just draw the circle gently. Or let's say you are in Hawaii, sit in the ocean water. You want to use the hand to touch the water surface, but not submerge into the water. And the water is chopping. So your fingertip, palm, touch the water. Sometimes touch, sometimes does not touch. You can read it. And when the water touch your hand, you know, feel slight gentle coolness or coldness. I mean, let's go as far as you go, coming back. Now connect.注意啊。Now to the next one. Next one would be finger. Feel that the pull of your finger connect to the ground. Pull up, kind of the rubber band. Down. Yes. And in order to be gentle, because you also want to measure the tension of the rubber band. 5 of them. And raise your hip, your chest, your shoulder, your hands in a sequence. Hong, Ri, Qi, An. Listen. Neutralize. Control. Settle. 转了hand，and this is 2 hands together. It's always same at the beginning of the Tai Chi form. 回圆，红、绿、鸡、暗、红 receiving, listen, neutralize, 红 settle, up, listen, open the chest, settle, down. One more. I'm going to do one at a time. Close your eyes at your own breathing 9 times. Stand up straight, naturally, not in any tension. Okay. Now, next one, we'll do the neck. I think simple way I explain will be like this. Your hands are they're not super relaxed. Palm is partly heat it up, a little bit hot. That's okay. So you will touch on the side of the seam of your pants. When you travels down, you can feel the fabric. Use your palm, read the fabric of your pants. Yeah, no rush. And then the bottom of ankle, turn over to another side. So read the fabric on the inner side of the pants. And go another side, does exactly the same things. Because you're reading the fabric, you be gentle, careful, so you do not in any rush. Because you have something to do. It's not you want to get this finished. And as always, this exercise, the most important part is breathing naturally. Let's do double, breathe the hands. Open chest. Close. More.
We're at the end anyway, honey.
Yeah. So we lost Michael's visuals here, so he may be. Michael, if you can hear me, we've lost visual with you. Let's see if we can. There
Okay.
he is. Okay.
You guys, can you hear me during the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, and feel free if you guys have any questions. I think the whole thing is to be relaxed, right? So you have questions, wonder, feel free to ask.
Jill, do you have a question?
I wouldn't know where to start.
That's a great stage for meditation. You look at it, where to start, but you got to start somewhere, right?
It's true. Yes. As a meditator, it is just like, yeah, I should know that. But it's just like, I think particularly around, it's like the standing meditation with the energies that are holding your arms up, so that it's just like, yeah, after a few minutes, you're going to be like that. And I know from Malcolm that it's like, search, go home, search. It's like, you'll find the answer to that. But I was intrigued by your description of how that works. It's just like, yeah, I couldn't exactly pinpoint a specific question.
For me, I think like this, right? So the idea for us to do this, right, this. I mean, of course, for younger people, for the martial arts oriented, they want to develop strength. But most important for you to read the weight of your arm or your finger. Can you read it? And the higher, the more pressure to you. You try to read it better. But if you do like this, it's very hard for you to read it, but still read it. I told you when you put like a thing like this, every finger, there's a weight there if you relax. Then like fish weight, it's sort of dripping down. And can you read it? If you can read it, you are in. That's what we want you to be in, right? I want you to be relaxed, to literally enjoy the moment of now, here, you are here, and go through your mind. And when you read this tiny weight, change of your fingertip, there's something in your mind. Nobody don't read it. You ignore them, right? Oh, I don't feel anything, but this time when you feel it. And that is the exercise. At least for me, I want to go for Qigong exercise.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think the exercise of like a tabletop, and can you feel the difference in the size of the grains of the flour?
Yes.
I'm going to have to practice that because, that's like, gosh, how do I get there?
Exactly. So I want you to feel like a little bit, go further description. Sorry, Malcolm. If you go to San Francisco, go to sunset, look at the ocean.
Yeah.
You'll feel great. The ocean wind comes to your face, feel fresh, right?
Right.
Now, can you read every molecule in the air hit you? You can see it, you are in. But of course, it's very hard. But that's the whole thing with what it's very mental exercise, it's not actually real. Right? So we talk raindrops, you say the rain, just like a Neo in the Matrix. Say every drop, it's all in your mind, right? You amplify, you feel is so much more sensitive yourself than normal life. You probably just forget, right? Sorry, Malcolm.
I was just going to say, if you want to develop the sensitivity that Michael is talking about, you have to relax. And it's a level of relaxation that we Westerners and those that don't meditate very much, even a lot of people that do meditate a lot, we just don't get it. And it takes some time to reach that level of relaxation.
And a commitment.
And I want to comment on what Jill just said specifically, because I've talked with Jill in the past about, during the shoulder exercises, about raising the elbow. Now, I was just picking on Jill. Everybody's raising their elbow a little bit. The reason it's a problem is because it means there's stress in the elbow. part of your mind is caught in your elbow, and you're not actually trying to use your elbow, you're trying to use your shoulder. But instead of using your shoulder, you're using your elbow. That's stress. And you think, well, that's just a little thing. But multiply it out throughout your body. It creates, or it marks, enough stress that you will lose the sensitivity that Michael is talking about. It's not that feeling every molecule of the air is difficult. It's not difficult. The problem is we make it difficult by being kind of stressed out, and so you just never feel it. So, Jill, when you're talking about something as simple as standing post meditation like this, it matters what's happening with your elbow and your shoulder, because if you have stress, I've got a great picture of a woman, I think an American woman, standing in that meditation. She looks like this. That's not meditation. I mean, you're ostensibly in the right position, but she's as stiff as a board. It's like, oh, lady, just relax. Just relax down into the center. And then you might actually start to relax. And if you're still watching while you're relaxing, you may start to count the individual molecules around you. Kevin, did you have a question?
Well, I was trying to get a little bit further in my little quest before I started talking about this, but I'm on a quest to do standing meditation in a medium to low horse stance an hour a day by the end of the next year. So I'm doing 5 minutes a day in a medium to low horse stance because my lower back is finally opened up. So I don't have any problem with the arms, but oh my God, my hips are killing me. But it's getting better every day. It's amazing what you feel. And you're right, your body's always adjusting. You got one hip up higher, you got to get it, you got to
Always
relax
adjusting.
it. You got one arm doing this, and you just have to relax and it's really tough, but I'm going to do it, darn it.
Well, what you're describing is legitimate, but to me, it falls a little more into the category of physical therapy
Yes,
and,
partly.
developing your internal martial gong than it does meditation per se. For the simple reason that meditation has, in a certain way, it has no achievable end. There's no
Yeah.
focus to what you're doing. What you're trying to do is drop all that stuff and just stand there simply. Now,
But if you can't stand there simply to begin with, you have to build up, and that's what I'm
that's
doing.
why you have to do the physical
Yeah.
therapy and stuff. I
Yeah.
said at the beginning, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Just don't confuse it with pure meditation.
No, I'm not.
Pure meditation, for me, the body should be totally comfortable. Just totally comfortable. Now, there's some tricks to doing it totally comfortable, and you guys kind of touched on the problem. If you stand there like this, and I've told you this before, if you stand there like this for 20 minutes, what you're going to find is your arms and shoulders get very hot and very sore because you're not doing it right. And I could tell you how to do it right, but I'm not going to tell you how to do it right because the internal search for how you stand there, how do you stand there for 20 minutes or an hour or 2 hours like Master Feng and stay absolutely comfortable, right? And when you're done, right, you never have any burning and this stuff. What are you doing? And it's important for you to discover this yourself. All the clues are out there. They're in what Michael was saying. They're in what I'm saying. They're in the other things that we've been doing, and I've been talking about it. I'll guarantee you this. It's right in front of your nose. But you have to discover it yourself, because when a teacher tells you what the secrets are, you will discount them. Absolutely guaranteed. You have to discover it yourself so that it's truly a creative act. So pay attention to what Michael is saying. And not just what he's saying, but what he's implying.
Exactly. It's really implying.
You have to take all these things that you're hearing and start to work with them inside and see where you can go with them. It's the only way to make this truly work for yourself.
Yeah.
I just wanted to thank Michael because my fingers are very alive.
Thank you.
I was watching, see ya, Catherine. I was watching Annie while she was working with Michael here. And to my eyes, this was the first day she truly hit the right place. Now, I don't know how she feels, right? But how I felt watching her was, oh, you finally got it. It's really starting to happen. And I'm going to have to chalk that up to Michael because they were the two working together, right? So what Michael is doing is creating some atmosphere that is working. It worked for Annie, and works for me just sort of watching. So pay attention. Anyway, guys, we're long over time, right? Michael's going to be back tomorrow, so if you have more questions, think about it and ask him tomorrow. All right?
Thank you very much.
Thank
Bye,
you,
guys.
Catherine. Nice to see you, Jose.
See
Jill,
you tomorrow.
Kevin.
Ciao.
See you tomorrow.